Hey guys, it's Crypto Mary. She does it all, a little bit of everything. By me doing the research that I reported to you guys about the fake diploma and transcript that they caught the student from Florida, 25 of them was arrested, and it had to make me think a little bit. Out of 7,600 students who was in the scheme getting fake diploma and transcripts to get their board certificate as a registered nurse, 2,400 of them actually made it, get their certificate, they RN license, or 5,200 of them out there. I mean, after they made that kind of money, it made me think about something. Don't you think the way of teaching people in America needs to change? Think about it. You have somebody that goes to school for a whole 2 years, spending money, taking unnecessary classes for no reason that has nothing to do with the profession you are going to be landed on. So you're spending money taking prerequisite classes, taking unnecessary classes. There is 2,400 people out of 7,600 actually made it. Maybe they need to change the way of doing that. Probably if you guys did not create all these nonsense classes or these nonsense prerequisites to actually get into the program, people would not find a way around to find an easier way to buy a fake one and find themselves struggling to take the test, to take the board, and actually some of them made it. That kind of gives me a lesson, something that you have to look on the other side. There was a positive thing and a negative thing around the whole thing. Yes, we have nurses that went to school, full course, did all they had to do, study hard, non-sleep. Listen, I have tried it. I could not finish because I had so much going on for me at that time. 4 kids, full-time job, single mom. It wasn't easy. I could not finish the whole thing. I also know some people with difficulty time, but they go at it hard and they made it. Congratulations to all of them. But when you look at the scenario where people pay to get the license without being in class for 2-3 years and still end up passing the board, you should see something good coming out of it. Maybe we need to remove all these nonsense prerequisites that you guys are offering for people to go to the program, wasting time. Instead of finishing in 1 year, they make you finish in 3-4 years so they can make money, which is ridiculous. Have you ever heard a high school student or college student being taught on how to deal with money or invest, how to make it in life? They get you ready in America to get a regular job, to survive, to make it. But they don't teach you or your kids how to invest, how to deal with money, how to not mess up your credit score. So how can you tell me, or how can you blame me for trying to make it the fast way? You penalizing me. You're making me suffering. I'm trying my best to get out of poverty. I'm trying my best to go to school, but you're creating so many stupid nonsense classes for me not to make it. And now you're gonna criticize or penalize me for trying my way out of what I'm trying to do. I know it's wrong for those students to do that, but think about it. 2,400 out of those 7,600 actually took the test and have their license. Whatever 5,200 nonsense that did not have any idea or no clue, that wanted to make it the fast way without knowing what they were doing or studying, those need to be questioned. But the 2,400, I think they need to give them a second chance, because they made it. They studied hard. They tried their best. They did what they had to do and made it to the next level. Okay, now you caught those people, right? If this been going on forever, how would you know there were other people that been practicing forever and did not go through the normal way of going to school for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, just like everybody else? How would you know? How would you know this person did not cheat their way in? You were lucky to catch those people. How about you were never discovered those people actually were in the fraudulent to make their way there? Come on. America, the system, the way of teaching needs to change. You can look at the situation, you say, wow, these people deserve to go to jail. They are criminals. But at the same time, who has time to go to school for 2, 3 years when you try to get it? You try to make it. You try to go to work. You have kids to raise. No. Have the people directly in the program. Teach them what they need to know to survive. I can remember exactly being in high school. I remember I was never good at math. I think I told you guys that over and over. And going to school, I remember I had to go to nighttime school to pass algebra. Everything else I was good with it. Everything else I was excellent. But when it comes to algebra, for some reason, I could not understand the number with the letters together and then find out what the letter's supposed to be, what the number. It just was completely outrageous. So now in my adulthood, I am thinking all those nonsense classes with algebra, why was I taking them? What was the purpose? What was the reason? Because right now, whatever I'm doing, I'm using regular math. If I have $10, I take 5, how much left? If I have 20, I add 2, how much it is? Regular things, not hardcore number with letters. America need to change their education system, how they teaching kids. Teach them real life stuff. Teach them what they're going to be facing with in life once they become young adults. Credit card, investment, how to buy, how to sell, how to make some money, or at least before they get into the program they go into. Test them to see what are they into. Are they into math, reading, science? What is it? Put them in what they want to do. Not wasting their time, wasting their knowledge, their mind into nonsense stuff and making their parents spend for nonsense classes that makes no sense. Again, in every tragedy, you can learn something from it. And what I have learned from these people getting fake diploma and transcript to get to their RN degree is stop the nonsense of the classes prerequisite that we don't need. Check to see what the person is not good at, what they want to do, and put them where they are most likely to do in the future when they become adult. Teach them about investment. Teach them about bad credit. If they do that, what can happen to them. But don't teach them the nonsense stuff. Come on, it just doesn't make any sense. Again, I think this conversation needs to go a little bit further. To the president, if possible, where somebody can actually look at the education system in America. Are you wasting the children's time? Some kids finish high school, they can't even manage to count $20, $30, $50. They don't know what to do with the money if they have a job. They need to know real life stuff. And by them learning that, they can be ready for what's coming in the future. Thank you. Let me know how you feel and think about this subject. Leave a comment. Thank you.